known Justin in the sphere that you knew him here in the world of sort of literature and poetry and prose and everything else that went on with it. I've known Justin probably since the early 80s, when he was sort of journeying down to the southwest of England to work during the week and coming back in for the weekends and one thing and another. And he ended up being the pub secretary, which he ran, and he looked after us in that position for an awful long time. But when Justin came along, or you went somewhere, and Justin, I mean, things I remember, there'd be this big sort of bear-like paw would come out and go, hello, it was quite a sort of tradesman's grip, because Justin was a tradesman as well. He would. I think he worked on listed buildings, all sorts, made furniture. A friend of mine, he bought an old house near Shanley, and Justin turned up having made some windows about the windows you got out there, about 2/3 the size of one of those. He bought about 6 of them over, and they fitted perfect. But Justin sort of steered us through all the way. Yeah, Justin sort of steered us all the way through quite a few sort of changes in the club, and it was precise. His sort of minutes were precise. Everything he did was precise. He went into his workshop and there was a board on the wall with a red sort of shadow where that smash should be, and because he worked with aircraft at one point as well, and I think some of that reference. I think the range of skills that Justin had was absolutely phenomenal. Some people say master of all trades, or jack of all trades, master of none. Well, I think Justin was jack of all trades, master of everything. He did, because that was the way he was, and that's the way we remember him. And strange enough, I remember him now. Next door to my lathe in my workshop, and I restore old lights for a living. I've got an air compressor that Justin gave me about 8 or 9 years ago. And the last few days I've gone down the shop and I've been looking at this every night. But there is fantastic bloke. We miss him terribly. A lot of guys still do. You do too. So there you go. I think. All right.